You can't hold me down. 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 You can't hold me.
I'm getting ready to turn out a toilet fill valve. This is down in my shop, so during the winter months, I actually turn the water off here because I'd rather not heat the building. I put antifreeze in the tank and I give it a flush to give it antifreeze all through the bowl so the bowl won't have any cracks, and then I drain the water out of here. Came to turn the water back on and this was broken off of there, so I'm going to have to be changing out the fill valve, and I'm going to update it to this one. So I'm going to go ahead and show you what I'm using. I'm using the fluidmaster. These things are pretty simple to change out. I'll show you what it comes with. Well, there you have it, and then you have instructions. I'm going to go ahead and show you inside there and down here. See what you guys need to do. You can see where it broke off right here. So to get that off, you have to turn off the water line, unhook this, and then unbolt this, and then it slides right out. And then you're gonna put this one back down in there and put that nut back on there and hook it up. And then this wire is gonna go from this down into this to fill up that tank. So I'm gonna go ahead and start doing that. I have water in this tank, so since this is my shop, I'm just gonna let it drain on the floor. You're gonna wanna make sure you give it a good flushing, let all that out. You're gonna wanna get some towels and put down around there. But I'm just gonna let it drain out on the floor and let it dry. This is a shop building, so it's concrete floor anyway. Brought some pliers to turn that off of there. Nut, and then you just break it loose and pull it up. There's all that water. Then we're going to stick this one back down in there. And put this nut back on there. Get that pretty tight. Make sure I put this in the right hole. Let's see. Looks like it's coming out of the side. There we go. Where that clip goes on. that clip isn't going to work on this one. The way that's showing it. Dang, that thing's on there good. On this one, my piece goes up and down, so it's not going to fit on here, so I have to take this one back off. My hand's kind of slippery. I might have to cut that little piece off of there. That's what I'm going to go do, so I'll be right back. So I'm just cutting this clip back off. And this is just going to go down in this little hole. Because mine's a different plunger part of it. So here's the diagram. I'll go ahead and show you the instructions. So I'm not being able to use this because my little thing goes up and down here. My plastic thing goes up and down. This is a set one where the water goes in, and it's a chain puller. So my setup is different than what it is in here. But you can see it's just that nut. Put it in there. Goes right in, and you're hooking it up to the valve. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and now turn on the water. And it should be ready to go. Then I'll adjust this part for the float. Also, a lot of people will call in, since I have rentals, I get a lot of people calling about a small leak. Before I even try to change out the plunger or the flap or anything like that, the first thing I do is come and take my finger, and I'll probably have to get you in here, is that there's a rubber seal down in here. And that rubber seal will sometimes gunk up and get some, I don't know, some fluid stuff, slime built up, and I'll just clean it with my hand. And then that usually fixes the leak. So if it's a flapper, I'll just take the flapper and I'll rub the whole bottom of the flapper, or I'll take it out and clean it up and then put it back on. And many times that'll make that seal good again. So it saves quite a bit of money than calling someone and having them come and do it. And again, you've seen how simple this stuff is. So, I mean, it's easy stuff to do it yourself when you have little issues. All right, got the water turned back on. Down here. Oh, I gotta hook this thing back up. You have to hook your water line back up. All right, now I'm turning the water on. No leaks down there by the seal. Again, if this is leaking down here, you're gonna have to tighten up that nut a little bit tighter. I can still give it a couple more turns here, though mine's not leaking. But let it fill up, and if it works right away, then I'm gonna leave it. Otherwise, I'll adjust that little knob. This little knob is gonna adjust how much water you let in and out of your bowl. So, there you guys have it. They're all about the same way. Most of them are going to be the newer universal ones, but they do have a few different types. There it goes. Stop running. No leaks anywhere. Go ahead and give it a good flush. Filling back up. Good to go. I have no clue what a plumber would charge to do this, but I'm pretty sure just a service call is going to cost a good 50 to 70 some bucks, and that's probably lowballing. So this is definitely something that you can do yourself, and not that bad at all. Bada bing, bada boom. There we go. Alright, see you guys later. Girl might want to see this.
gonna get his ass fucked. That's the boy though. You're gonna get your ass whooped.